In chess, your main goal is to take the center in the opening. But why should you play c4 instead of playing e4 or d4? Well, I'm gonna tell you the reason and teach you how to play the English opening. According to Lichess, 85% of the players play e4 or d4. The percentage of the players that play the English opening is less than 5%. This gives you an advantage because you are watching a video of how to play the English opening, so you will know better than your opponent. Anyway, let's start with c4. If black plays e5, this is called the reverse Sicilian. It is like the Sicilian, but you have an extra move. Develop your knight to c3. If black plays the move knight to f6, this is called the two knights variation. Play g3, looking forward to putting your bishop on the g2 square. If black develops its knight to c6, play bishop to g2. If black develops its bishop to c5, play a3. After black castles, play e3. Your position looks really good. Your bishop and queen are active. Your goal is to keep your g2 bishop active. Don't trade it for anything. Anyway, let's talk about another variation. You don't always have to play the two knights. After black plays knight to c6, you can play f3. After black plays f6, this is called the four knights variation. You should play e4 in this position. If black develops its bishop to c5, take the pawn on e5 with your knight. After black takes your knight, play d4. If black takes the pawn on d4 with its knight, take it back with your queen. When black puts its knight to c6, play queen e3. After black castles, you are in the middle game. Your goal is to activate your bishops and castle. Now let's talk about black playing knight to f6 after c4. Just play d4. After black plays e6, play g3, looking forward to putting your bishop on the g2 square. If black plays g6, develop your knight to f3. Black is trying to castle here. Your goal should be to develop your pieces and castle. Anyway, let's talk about black playing d5 after c4. The computer recommends taking the pawn, but I would play d4 in this position. This turns the opening to the Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit is simple to play and I have a video about it, so you can check that out. Anyway, let me talk about the most annoying variation of the English opening, which is symmetrical English. If this happens, just play g2. After black plays g6, put your bishop on the g2 square. After black puts its bishop on the g7 square, castle. After black castles, try to find a move that black can't copy and play like normal. Well, that's all I got for today. There is not a lot to talk about this opening, but this guy requested it, so I decided to make a video about it. My next video will be about the London system, so if you want me to make a video about the opening you want, it will probably be out next week. Well, see you in the next one.